The ceiling fans? They're very attractive.
Previously on The Cow Whisperer.
Hello. It's okay.
Satellite tracking continues.
Information's out there. All you have to do is let it in.
The Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
Clickety-click.
Crank up the music. Keep an eye on the back.
This presentation is provided to you to amuse or entertain and not to conform or inform. The content on this channel should not be used to replace professional, financial, medical, or legal advice. All footage taken and used from public sources falls under the Fair Use of the Digital Millennial Copyright Act of 1998. Therefore, no breach of privacy or copyright has been committed. This show is substantially sourced, not affiliated with any community, club, fraternity, or gang. Your cat may vary.
I say, moo.
Considering it's Christmas time, a friend asked me, what's the best gift I can get my wife that she'll always remember? And I said, well, you know, you can buy her expensive jewelry or perfumes or purses,
but she'll always remember the year you gave her a mop.
Satellite tracking continues.
Wow. Wow. Hey, everybody. It's Friday night. Whoop, whoop. Made it on the right side of the grass again. Congratulate yourself. We're here, and we're here to have a good time and learn some stuff and just take our minds off of the craziness of the world. Well, we'll make fun of the craziness of the world for a little while. And glad you're all joining us tonight. And let's see. First, I got to find the right button here.
Clickety click.
There it is. Hey, everyone. Good to be seen by you all. I wore a fancy sweater. And Melanie loves fancy sweaters, so I thought I'd do that. And I'm looking forward to having a fun show tonight. And we'll get some stuff discussed. And I've got some something that was sent to me that we'll try to break down tonight on the show, because I really am not even sure what I'm looking at. So everyone buckle up, and we'll have a fun time. With me tonight is the queen of Meltology 101, and that would be Jen.
Jen, to you.
Hey, Jen.
Hi. You're crazy.
Yeah. Did you see? I had a new for the people that might have come in just a few seconds late. You're still not quite tardy yet. We haven't really started the show, but I have 5 cow whispers now. Have you seen my new cow whisper? Did you see it? You want to see it? It's only a few seconds.
As long as it's not a puking tiger, I'm good.
No. We'll have that later. You know.
That's later when Patty gets here.
Exactly.
Hey, Melanie.
I didn't plan on this, just like everything else, but these videos keep showing up at my doorstep, and so I have 5 now of the cow whisperer. So here's the new cow whisperer.
Previously on the Cow Whisperer.
Hello. It's okay.
Satellite tracking continues.
That was totally a scene from Yellowstone.
It's a scene from Yellowstone.
Anybody watch Yellowstone? That's a scene in it right there. And that guy who stayed put in the chair, he won the bet.
That was the real thing, though, not Yellowstone.
Yeah, no, I know. They do that in the show too.
Okay. I think, are they doing another season, finishing it out? I think.
I have no idea. I don't even know if they know.
We were watching it, and we kind of dug it. It was interesting and entertaining and all that.
And then you're just kind of left like.
Well, what happened was Kevin Costner, he's like, well, I can do so much better back in movies. So he makes this movie some cowboy movie that like no one saw. And they used to make fun of him back in the day. He made this movie called Heaven's Gate. It was really long and no one watched it. And so he made this movie, and I think it's 2 parts. And the first part was like 2.5, 3 hours long or something. And they messed up the promotions and all that, and it tanked at the box office. And he left Yellowstone for it. And so then the second part, if it's coming out or not, it's just going to go right to home video, like streaming service. And from what I understand, they're making a final season of Yellowstone, because we kind of tuned out that last one. I don't even know what happened. It was stupid. And I think he's coming back for that one. So maybe that last season will be interesting, but who knows? Whatever.
The first 3 seasons, I think, were the best.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was all about Yellowstone. I got my mom sucked into it, and I got to watch it all over again with her. You know, it's like watching it for the first time again.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. Don't make me send Rip, because I will. And he's got a taser just like mine.
Yeah, right?
I love that opening scene.
Okay, so we got a lot to talk about tonight, and I want to go over with you this thing. Actually, I think he's in the chat tonight. 16 Alpha sent me a video, and I want to go over it with you and discuss some wild topics. I don't know if you've ever heard of the EMF accelerated time, but we're going to get into that tonight as best we can.
What is it called?
The accelerated time field from an EMF 5G. I don't know. Well, we'll go over it tonight.
Okay.
So, but okay, and I see that someone just showed up, so excellent. So now I think we can get started. And and you know what's interesting? Yeah, you are in here. The video, I knew it. I said to my wife, I said, I bet they removed that video. And so I downloaded it. So we're still going to get to see it. So
good.
And you know, another crazy thing happened to me tonight, Jen. I turned on my show. I get it all ready beforehand, and then maybe an hour, sometimes not even like half hour before the show starts, I come up here. But by God's grace, I came up here a few hours early, and I would say 2/3 of my Twitter tabs were missing. Like it's something wrong and all that. And so I had to go back through my email, because I email myself a bunch of things to put the show together. So I had to throw it all back together with like 20 minutes to spare or so. And so it's a little
I've had that happen, and it's happening more often now. I gotta say, since Trump got in office, 47, whatever you guys are calling this guy, and as soon as he took office, like the messenger stopped working right. I can't drop links. I can't click on the links that I drop. My tabs go crazy. The internet, my devices are acting strange. I mean, I've heard other people say it too.
Yeah,
something's happened. It's like we took 10 steps back as far as our advancement in this technology. It seems like we had a not an update, but I don't know, a down date.
That makes no sense.
New term, down date. Put it in the book.
We just created a word. Maybe downgrade. How about we go with that? I don't know. But anyways, I blame Melanie.
Melanie, it's all your fault.
It's all her fault.
It's always her fault.
I think Curtis might have had something to do with it too.
Was it Curtis too? I can believe that. Yeah. So okay, so hopefully everyone. And if you're showing up after this, the show's starting, so you'll be late, and you'll have to stay after class and all that. So let's see. I did want to start out tonight. Now Jen and I, we started with the same group in our awakening process, and then we both realized it was full of just Freemasons and gatekeepers and all that, and we bailed from there. We just do our own thing. But amongst that, we went to that one Freemason party out in North Carolina. Yeah, and that's where we got to meet face to face, and I had fun with you and Steve, and a lot of the fans I met there were really nice. And then one gentleman that some people, if you're new to me, then you won't even know who I'm talking about. But there's a gentleman named Mark, and he goes by Zulu One, and apparently he passed away on Tuesday. And I don't know him that well. I mean, we talked there and occasionally afterwards, here and there. But yeah, he was a nice guy that when I met him, and and he'd come up behind you and give you like a bear hug, not like naked, but like a huge,
Yeah, he's
squeeze
a big
you.
guy.
Yeah, I can't breathe kind of hug, and so it was sad to see that he passed, and
Yeah.
I put together a quick little thing here that I put in.
Nice.
Oh, it's only a few seconds long, but some pictures I had of him, and I put it on my backup channel so I can show it tonight. And
thank you, Annette. Annette said it was great to meet CFM and Jennifer.
Right? Hey, Annette.
The Zulu dance. Zulu. Just fine. Zulu. Now that's ridiculous. I say Zulu dance. Yes. Zulu dance. Yes. What you say when you answer the phone? Hello. Zulu dance. Yes. Zulu dance. Yes. I want to dance. We're having a ball. Dance. Thank you. It's a Zulu dance. It's a Zulu dance. Thank you.
Steve.
Zulu dance. Oh my. It's a Zulu dance. Yes. 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 It's a Zulu dance. Now that's ridiculous.
So there's my little Zulu tribute. So
you remember Flat Earth Talker, right?
Yeah.
Matt? Yeah, well, he liked the opening to Magnum PI, and he would always play that whenever he was going live. And him, and Brian used to do shows together, and I met him at the first Flat Fest that I went to. And he was so charismatic and stuff. And so I put Magnum PI opening on my old channel, and I was like, this one's for you, Mac. But again, that's another example of somebody who seems to be relatively young, maybe late 40s, early 50s, and suddenly passing like that, because Mac went very quickly as well.
Yeah.
It was just very unexpected, just gone.
Yeah. So, well, God bless. And I just wish peace and comfort to his family and loved ones left behind. So, all right. Well, have blessings to you, Zulu, wherever you end up. So, let's see. So I wanted to cover that. A quick shout out to Brock if you're listening. How's it going? And let's see. And if you want to see that silly thing I just put up with the pictures, it's on my backup channel. So let's see. I wanted to mention, I don't talk too much about, I do appreciate, of course, all the monetary help and donations and stuff that are sent my way, including the memberships and all that. And thank you so much. But I don't talk too much about the cost to put these shows on. And I wanted to bring this up because I just had to pay this bill. And StreamYard just tripled their bill. What's that?
It went up on you?
$430 for the regular plan.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah, look, do you see it on the screen? It's that's just the regular plan. That's the one I use, the lowest one possible, so I can do this.
Mine was $25 a month, and it went up to $45 a month.
Yeah, well, do the
math. I pay it monthly. I don't have it come out in one lump sum or anything. I don't know. You still there? Look, they make us pay extra for StreamYard, and it's not even working right. Am I frozen or is he frozen? I can't tell. I think it's him. Look, they're making you pay all this extra money, and the shit don't even work. All right, guys. I don't know what just happened. Is it me or is it him? See, this is what I'm talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. He's frozen. All right, thank you, Alpha. Him. All right, well, I'm taking over. CFM, you're getting ripped off. Just saying. You might want to call for tech support or something for StreamYard because they're raping your ass. Sorry, guys. I may or may not drop an F-bomb. It's just been one of those days, so I'm sorry ahead of time. Seems like I'm taking over, so. Say hi to the chat here till he gets back. Lala's in the house. Red Storm's here. Joy. It's Hapron. I don't know. So it says Melanie's in the house. Annette's here. I said Annette. Johnny One Truth. Johnny Cool's here. All the usual suspects. DE's here. Welcome. Four Jacks is here. All right. Well, that's right. Jen's taking over. God only knows what's going to happen now. I don't know if you guys heard, but you can rent a volcano in Ecuador or El Salvador, one of those E's. I'm not sure which. I have it saved here in my favorites somewhere. Let me see here. Yeah, CFM, if you can hear me talking right now, you're getting ripped off. That's all I got to say. Shit don't even work. No, maybe I don't have it saved. A lot of strange stuff going on with the World's Fair photos, especially the Ferris wheel from 1893 being taken apart and then supposedly reassembled in 1904 at the St. Louis expedition.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back. I was taking over. It's all good. I had to steer wheel.
I started bitching about StreamYard and they shut me down. You like that?
You're getting ripped off is what I'm saying.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So I don't know where I was, but oh, that was ridiculous. Hopefully all my tabs are still there. I can't rebuild the show a third time.
I know. It really gets frustrating. Just got to wing it at this point.
Yeah. So, all right. Where were we? Let's see. We'll go back to this. Sorry, everybody, but I need something stronger than coffee, I'll tell you, to get through.
That's what I feel like right now. I hear Tito calling my name.
Is it what?
I hear Tito calling my name.
Tito.
Tito's. He's Mr. Right now, not Mr. Right.
Yeah. I should go back to Oreos that I used to drink on the show.
Yeah, there you go.
I watched some of those. I was kind of slurring towards the end of those shows. That was kind of fun.
Remember when I used to drink Fireball all the time?
Yeah, we were having a ball. You know, I didn't even know.
Those were the days, hitting the bowl, drinking Fireball, dropping F-bombs everywhere.
Right?
Yeah.
Oreos, right? Exactly.
Can't Jesus moment, and that was all over.
Right? Okay, let's see. Let me go back to this. Well, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. And so here's these idiots again. StreamYard, bunch of idiots, costing me this much money. So if you wonder what happens to the donations, it's to help with these things. So, and that is my Cash App. Is the best way to help out here. So, and I wanted to share this because a fan bought a bunch of my wife's soap, and she put it together in this pretty little container in her bathroom, and it looks like a spa. And I asked if I could share the photo, and she said yes. So if you'd like your bathroom to look like, isn't that nice? If you'd like your bathroom to look like a spa, you can get all these amazing soaps right here at my wife's store. And I can put the link in the chat if you want to. It's all natural made and with no chemicals and all that stuff that you get into soaps at the store. So, and they make perfect Christmas gifts too, or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever the heck you want to celebrate.
Yeah.
So
Christmas is coming up. I'm gonna have to put that Christmas video back out.
Christmas video. I have a Christmas video?
No, I do. The one I put up every Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I know you do. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Uh-oh. Here we go again. I don't know what's happening. This is going to be the Beyond the Veil with JenTS69 and special guest CFM. Frozen. Frozen in time. I can't screen share, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're back?
Oh, I'm back.
Yay.
Did I go away again? All right, I'll stop talking about StreamYard stealing our money.
They don't like that.
They don't. They don't.
They're listening.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I love StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard's the best.
Oh, I love you. Let me count the ways, StreamYard. Yeah. I love my $45 bill every month.
Yeah, exactly.
All the perks that come with it.
Okay, it's going to be one of these nights. I can see. Let's see. What do I have here? I have nothing for this. They're burning down my house. There, we'll do that. I love streaming.
No, thank you.
Uh-oh. Jeez. What happened now?
Am I out again?
I don't know. I can't tell anymore.
I still hear it, I think I'm still here.
Okay.
I don't even. Probably everyone's left at this point because the show keeps stopping. So
something's happening on my computer right now. I don't know what's going on.
Are we live anymore? I don't even
think
know.
So. I still see us.
Okay. Yeah, but does anyone else?
Technology's taking like 10 steps backwards at this point. I'm really.
Oh, there she goes again. One of us just left again. Oh my.
What is this? I don't know, guys, if you can hear me or not, but this is crazy. I'm going to take myself out. Can I take myself out of here? I guess you'd have to take me out. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out and come back. And then you'll be left with him frozen on the screen. So I can't leave you guys hanging. I'll just hang out. I think it's on his end. He did say a few days back the internet was a little shoddy in his area, so maybe that's what it is. What's up, Messa? Juan hears me. Truth be told, says Jen, you're good. Sometimes I'm bad. All right, well, smash that like button, hit those hearts and all that stuff. I'm hitting them right now, guys. StreamYard, all praise and glory to StreamYard. There's two of them. He came back. We need an animal sacrifice to get this shit to work. That's what's happening here.
Is that what it is? I just prayed to Jesus to stop all the.
I said all hail StreamYard and it came right back up.
Oh no!
All praise StreamYard.
Oh man, we'll fix it in post edit, I guess. Holy crap! Okay, 102 people watching me just like zoom in and out of the room. So maybe we can get some of this show done. I don't even know it.
You should give me control of screen share before this happens again, so at least I can entertain everybody.
Oh, you could sing or something, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You want the show to go on, right?
And I'm not saying this out loud, 16 Alpha, because I don't know what's going on. What?
It's all Melanie's fault.
Maybe that's because it's a video, Jeannie says. Could be. Yes, I'm back. I think. And then you had two for a second there, huh? And they're both were good.
They split you. Double trouble.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Apparently 2 ceiling fans are better than 1.
Yay. Okay, what do I have for that? I have to have something for that. I don't even know. Oh, I got this guy. You haven't heard him tonight before I get banned.
That's very true.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for sticking around, even though I haven't been here much because I keep getting bumped off my own. But I also understand that you're here because
I got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go.
Why would they block such
the title of the show here?
Beyond the Veil, missing or what? What do you want?
No, Beyond the Veil with TTS69 and special guests glitching out.
Oh, by the way, I dropped one of your T's because you are True Seeker 69. And for people that don't know your old show, The True Seeker 69, I mean, for the people that have little kids that cover yours, it looks like it says tits 69.
I know. There's an eye in there. That's what it says. You're hashing up old news here.
I know, but there's a lot of new people, so I dropped one of your T's.
It's all good. It's your show. Put whatever you want up there.
Okay, let's see. Shoot, this show is something else. Cover your eyes, Jim.
Frozen.
You're frozen? I'm frozen?
I was frozen there for a second on my end.
Oh, good. You missed the tiger, but I can play it again. But
no, I'm good. See? That was a blessing from God. He said, let me freeze her right here so you don't have to hear that tiger.
Exactly.
Thank you, y'all.
All right, so let's see. Let me kill some of these tabs. It's not that. It's just they're messing with us, but I'll kill some of these anyway. So, okay. So that's the soap. That's the website for the soap. And this was sent to me just because the people that I keep saying that some pigeons are sus, to prove that besides what the CIA talks about with their programs that they have of fake birds and stuff, there's more and more companies that are making robotic birds. And they show you this thing, but this is like archaic to what I'm sure they have today.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's bullshit right there.
well, exactly. But I'm just trying to the naysayers show that yes, these things exist. You just don't even realize it. So
yeah, I mean, you put enough fur and feathers on that and stuff, and it's high enough, nobody would really see the rudimentariness of that. But I mean, it's like seeing iRobot and then seeing Westworld. Okay, they've been
right, exactly. We're in Westworld, and they tell us that we're heading to iRobot. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Our internet's heading that way, it seems. So I don't know. Maybe we're right behind it.
What internet? I think
I'm
still
all hooked on it, and then we'll pull the rug out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm live on these other channels. I'll have to fix it later. It's a nightmare. Whatever. Okay. Let me see. Let me stop this for a second. I gotta fix this. Okay, that one's working. Okay, good. So we're still live there.
Truth be told, said order the soap. Everyone will love it. I think that's what.
Thank you. It's the best. I love it. Of course, I'm paid to. I have to say that. But no, I really do. It lathers up so amazing, and it's nice to not cover yourself with all these like chemicals and stuff that you get in all the soap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all resetting here, so maybe that'll work again. I think I'm still up on Rockfin and Rumble. And all right. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Sorry, it just kind of threw me all off here. Everything's still resetting. So.
Okay. Well, I don't have any jokes. I'm trying to think of one, but I think I've told.
Oh, you see my new video I just made? I'm sure gonna miss this. I'm sure gonna miss this guy Biden, man. He's fun. Like you don't even really have to do much to make fun of him. But this latest thing, he's over in Africa now. Of course, did you see the one where he was in the Amazon forest and he finished his meeting?
Yeah, you showed it on the last show, I think.
Yeah, he walks off into the jungle. Like, where's he going?
You know where he's going. He's going to find some little.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, whatever. So now he's over in Africa.
Jungle, I don't know.
And he falls asleep. The leader of the quote free world, and he falls asleep. And so I put this together.
Meanwhile, you can read the card.
With the US. Oh man, this speech is so boring. I think I'll just shut my eyes just for a minute. As an integral part of a Hunter, Jill, ice cream, Michael Obama's banana, the economy, bicycles, Kamala, is it Kamala? I don't know. Where am I?
Satellite tracking continues.
This job is so unimportant that I can just sit here and fall asleep. But the day he's leaving, he's like, yeah, I'm all good. Here, I'm passing it over to him, and I'm out. It's like, where have you been this whole time?
I mean, we know now. I mean, I know there's still people that, believe that they can vote us way out of this, but we know now that they work together. It's the same, government, no matter which side you're on, red, blue, doesn't matter. Yeah. And the fact that they basically did what's really is called a coup, where he decides this, or they force him to. He steps down, and he immediately says Kamala's the representative for, the presidency, and none of that's like in the Constitution. That's not the way it works, and they just tanked it. I think he's like, well, like he's going to burn it down behind him, kind of thing. And but of course, they wanted Trump back in, and so here we are. Where's my gal? Jen, you get this. Here we are. You know how many times people say this on just anything you watch? Did I get rid of her? Oh, I wouldn't have done that knowing that Jen was here tonight. I definitely have.
Should have got rid of the pink tiger, though.
Yeah.
You
No,
got one
that's
is when you got too many, you got to get rid of one to add a new one. That's the one you get rid of.
Oh, is that it? Okay, I'll
Yeah,
make a note of that. I'll make a note.
Yeah, somebody write that down.
Here she is.
And so here we are.
Check.
Did you see?
And so here we are.
You double
that
tap.
That was a double tap. That was not on purpose. The machine's taken over now. It's like, what is that? Lawnmower man or something going on in here. Oh
Something's
my God.
happening.
Something is happening. And this one's not even working over here. That's when I watch the chat.
Kind of real shit show.
This has become one. Well, it always starts as one and usually ends up as one. Now it's just continuing on.
They're our best shows, though.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm gonna do a whole show where I just sit here and stare at the camera just like this and don't say anything.
All right, and
Yeah,
I'll do a whole show where I just throw drops and not speak.
I did that. One of my shows, I was nothing but clicking on those things all the way. It was like over an hour's worth of stuff.
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Shoot. All right. This thing's not going to work. I think I just shut this down over here for some reason. Let's try this again. One last time. It just helps me if I have that working. Okay. That's the oldest.
In this alone today.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said to Jeannie when I was like knocked out for however long. Well, at least Jen's on the screen. They got someone to talk to him. Snorting. Okay. So let's see. What are we doing here?
True. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I remember the first time that happened to me. I got knocked out, and Shapu was left on by himself, and he was like the only one on the screen, and he's like, "Oh, okay, like I don't know, Jen, where'd you go?"
We love that one because then I think that's when he pulled out his guitar.
Pulled out the guitar. Yeah, I don't know how long I was out for. We got 7 minutes. He's playing all this stuff and
fantastic. It's nice to have talented people on the show.
I don't need to come back.
All right. Well, this one I'm just gonna give up on it. Boot. Okay. Maybe he'll come back. I don't know. Let's see. Where are we at here?
I'm not sure where Shapu is tonight. He might be watching.
Yeah. Where is
He was
Shapu?
feeling good the other day.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. So let's see. Where's his thing? We can ask. Maybe he'll.
Where's the shampoo?
Okay. So there. All right. Let's try to get back into this. Okay. Well, Melanie's at least trying to help out in the show here. So, by the way, I wanted to thank Jenny for being a member for 10 months. That's fantastic. And we have new members tonight because Melanie. Thank you very much, Melanie. God bless you. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at here? Let's go to, we'll go clickety click here, and we'll go here and here and here. Okay. And these are in case, I don't know. And if Ryan's here, maybe we'll see Sarah. I'm not sure, but I usually put in a few cat things in here because they make me laugh. But also this, if you're a cat or dog person, you would understand this because dogs do this when they do something wrong. And cats just give you the same face, like they don't give a anything. And then this one, cats constantly look at like you just did them for a ride to the airport.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I'm just showing cat memes, so you're good. Does your cat constantly look like you asked him for a ride to the airport?
Oh, that's better.
Am I still on air? You there?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
You're there. I'm here.
All right. And then my wife was telling me that there was this anniversary of Notre Dame burning down, and and they were gonna like have a bunch of people ring bells and stuff, which sounds like some kind of ritual, of course. And I don't know if you all remember this. This is actually, you can look this up as on the, I forget, it was a Daily Mail or one of those or something. But he was on this cruise where he was going through the harbor sipping on wine. You can tell that that's what he was doing while this thing was burning down because you can see it in the reflection of the wine glass. So, it's just like Nero watching Rome burn kind of thing. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. And that's the day that we found out that the crown of thorns that was on Jesus's head was in there.
Yeah.
Supposedly, like all of a sudden it appeared.
Yeah. Not only is there a crown of thorns, but when you look into the crown of thorns, and as many of you have heard me say before, I went to 12 years of Catholic school. I've never learned about these thorns being like actually still around and held somewhere, you know? So to look into the crown of thorns, you find that they took pieces of the crown of thorn and gave it to different churches around the world, like all these different countries, including quite a handful of churches here in America have pieces of the crown, like thorns off of it and stuff, and fractions of thorns and stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And for those of you playing along, to me, that's complete Mandela, because, I mean, doesn't that help prove the whole story of Jesus as being true? That they actually have the crown of thorns?
If they have a crown of thorns, that means they have blood on those crown of thorns, right?
Right. And then we go back to the whole, what are they trying to do with it? Yeah. Oh, that's what a lot of these wars and stuff, they seem to be going after all these weird artifacts that supposedly have power to them, I guess. So. And
They're always looking for the spear of destiny.
What's that?
I think Hitler was looking for that, the Spear of Destiny and the Ark of the Covenant. I mean, not just because I watched Indiana Jones. It's the truth. He really was looking for that stuff. I'm just saying.
Truth in movies and lies in TV. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm still having internet issues, so by grace of God, we'll stay on the air. So we'll keep going here. Let's see. So we got that.
They don't care as long as the live chat's still working.
Right. And this one I just love. Because we are heading towards the Christmas season. Is this great or what? Well, that's that Elf on the Shelf thing. And then somebody made it into like a display where like an alien ship is.
Okay. At least it's not an upside down Christmas tree hanging from the ceiling. I covered those one year. They're bizarre.
Yeah, that is weird. I remember that one. So you gotta do another Christmas.
It's actually a thing. I didn't even know it was a thing. It was just it's so bizarre looking, and it's like some ritual or something. Not only are you bringing this tree in and fastening it and all this stuff, but now we're gonna fasten it to the ceiling upside down ceiling fan man tree.
Well, don't throw me in there. But you know, it's funny because I saw this and it was the same day my wife came to me and she said. She saw this question on, I don't know, the internet somewhere, and it showed this like amazing mother, like right out of what was that guy with the mashed potato mountain? That was the tree stump. Close Encounters.
Oh, you mean yeah.
Close Encounters. Yeah, I still argue with you. That's a tree stump. In any case,
whatever it is, it ain't took millions of years. It ain't from no volcano. That's all I
agree with you there.
All right.
But it showed a ship like that, like some crazy like mothership from outer space, and it said, "If this ship showed up, would you get on it?" And I immediately said, "Hell no," because it's full of demons, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Before I got on flat Earth, I might be like, "Yeah, let's dip around Jupiter and back. Let's see what happens."
Right?
Am I going to come back and I'll be like my age, and everybody will be 100 years older or something?
Yeah, but now we know it's an enclosed system.
Yeah, now we know the little green demons and all this stuff.
Yeah, whatever it is, they're coming from, somewhere around here. So no bueno, as Steve.
What's interesting too is that they need these vehicles to fly. If it was divine, they would just show up floating in the air, because they don't need this shit. They're divine.
Correct. So there's definitely no bueno. All right.
If you get probed, it's definitely by a demon.
Yikes. And they always have to do that. They always have to go with the whole how do I even put it? Like they always have to go to like that humor or that discussions about those areas, the lower GI area. How about that?
Yeah, the low chakra area, the root chakra.
The low chakra.
The baser, whatever they call it. Baser instincts, I don't know.
All right, let me see if I can.
That's why they have those heavy bass beats and all the music and stuff. Get you to bump and grind and fornicate. Be all loose in the goose.
Yeah. As much as our music was like full of spells and stuff, that stuff now is just straight up. That's all it is, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's next? This was fantastic. So
Melanie, you know all about loose in the goose, don't you?
Says I love this level of pettiness. So this is why you just don't want an HOA if you can avoid it. But so now, since the HOA made him tear down his wife's chicken coop, he put up this Christmas display and he plays it. He plays it every day starting at 6 a.m.
Nice. I bet that pisses off the neighbors. I really can't hear it, but I can see it. I can't hear it. No. I like the light show, though. I'm sure with music it'll be way better. I still can't hear it on my end. Can you guys hear it? Maybe you didn't put the volume on the screen share.
I didn't?
I don't know. I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it? Maybe StreamYard's acting up.
Can you hear it? Can I hear it?
Sue said no audio. Okay, it's not just me.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Let's see. All right, I'll try again. Screen share with audio. You need the audio, otherwise it's like pointless. Okay, here we go again. Let's see. You hear it?
Yeah.
Every day, 6 a.m. Imagine.
You're like, is Christmas over yet? Someone's gonna go back there and cut his utility.
All right, that's enough of that.
He's like, fuck it. Excuse me. I don't care how much the electric bill is. We're doing this year.
Right? I don't blame them. Those HOA, it's a bunch of people that like have nothing to do, and so they sit around and make up ridiculous rules. And man, I'm still having issues with all kinds of internet problems here. Hopefully, you are too. Yeah.
Defrag your computer, maybe, or something. Do you need an
No,
update?
it's everywhere. Like I tried pulling up on my phone, it's not working.
See, this is what I mean. Okay, so then it's just like what I've been saying. It's like all our technology, whether it's your cell phone, your computer, your regular house computer, your laptop. I mean, everybody's having issues and stuff. Like some people have echoes on some shows and other shows they won't. And, you know, it's all this weirdness going on. It's just.
Let's see. I'll troubleshoot the problem and see if it
I think there's a ghost in the machine.
That's exactly what it is. So.
Yeah, and they are good ghosts.
Yes. All right. Well, all right. So you heard the chicken thing, so that's good. I can not play that again.
We're chucking along here. Yes, I can.
And then this is, that was funny. This is the guy's wife on their wedding day compared to the day that she met Rob Lowe.
And Rob Lowe is Lowe. Robin.
But that's the thing. It's like, you know, before we had our new eyes, like these are the idols, you know, God says to have no idols. And yet, you know, we idolize these people.
And the thing is people don't even realize they're idolizing them. They think like, oh, you know, I love their acting skills. I like how they acted in that movie or whatever. But they do worship them to a certain extent, hold them in high regard and not seeing what actually is taking place before their eyes and, you know, behind the scenes as well. There's a lot of shady shit happening behind the scenes that is coming to light, that this is how these A-listers get to where they're at by doing certain things that we can't talk about. And, you know, they know that the people are going to follow what they're doing. And that's the type of idol worship.
And then what they do is they pat themselves on the back by giving themselves the Oscar, which we've talked about before. I mean, you switch the letters around and you get SOCAR, which is this look it up. That's also, I think, called Patath or Path or however you say that guy. Ptah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
But, you know, it's an ancient Egyptian god, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like we're not told any of these things. Nobody looks into this stuff until, you know, we decided to start looking into our own research, as they say. And then you find all this stuff. It's right in your face.
Daryl's here. Did he just show up? I think Daryl's tardy.
Is he? Okay. Thanks for, I can't see the chat when I'm screen sharing without that.
I know. It sucks.
Here you go, girl.
I don't feel dirty.
Yeah, Satan's an anagram. I think Santa is an anagram for Satan.
Yeah,
I think.
Totally. And then didn't they have, was it Christian Bale? He's right up straight up thanking Satan for his, his acting abilities in an Oscar.
Yeah, I used to think he was hot. Now it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
God.
And his last name Bale. I mean,
I know
come on,
exactly the way it's spelled, Baal.
It's right in your face. It's like, it's so ridiculous. So
yep.
But, all right.
Sad state of affairs, but here we are.
Oh, yeah, okay. You said it, so I have to play it if I can find it fast enough. Problem is I can never find it fast enough. Here, how about this one?
And so here we are.
She looks like a Westworld robot in that picture.
Right? Yeah. They're coming to save us, Jen. What are you talking about? They're coming to save us.
Can't wait. Didn't go well for Westworld, guys. I'm just saying. Didn't go well for Westworld.
Trump's coming to save us.
Thank you, Richards. He's one hell of a man. Thank you, Richard.
I had to grab that drop.
You got Trump in your back pocket. And your Q hats up in your closet. I know it.
Yeah, don't be saying that out loud.
Trust
too
the
loud.
plan. Any day now.
Exactly.
Any day now.
Yeah, the same thing that they've been. Why isn't that? See, that's not even working here. Okay, one last time.
Something big's happening in May. May comes around. Something big's happening in September.
Yeah.
Every year.
I used to follow that stuff. The same things that they're saying was going to happen, they're still saying it. And that was like, I don't know, like 5-7 years ago. I don't even know.
I'll tell you all this stuff that's going on behind the scenes, but there's no proof of it anywhere. We have inside intel that this general behind the scenes is going to clean everything up, and they got this in the works and that in the works and all this stuff.
Yeah, and they're all going to Gitmo, and I just saw this today. Yeah, right. And that's they're all going to Gitmo. Well, look, or not this one. Look at Gitmo. I mean, come on. This is, you can look it up.
They're just going home, guys. They're going home.
They're going to a resort. I don't know. There's probably Kobe's there. They're all there. OJ, who knows? I don't know how it all
give you a
works.
list of all these people that have already been captured and executed and stuff. Oh, that's their double that's out there, in public or whatever.
Yeah. And, it's so easy to fake faces and doubles and stuff. Well, look at this. Like, we've shown a bunch of them, but look how easy this is. Like, anyone can get this stuff. Like, it's just like a nylon, so you can see through it. But look how easy it completely changes the look of the person.
Oh.
Isn't that wild?
Wow, that's creepy.
Yeah. So it's not even, you have to go to like the Mission Impossible kind of stuff. You just get one of those things. And look, there's another one. Look at this one. That's how easy it is to change your face now. Wow. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's creepy as F. Oh my.
Yeah, so you can get them
No
wherever.
bueno.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah, that's weird how, it's wow, it's really crazy.
Right? So,
Yikes.
And we talk about it like they kill off characters. So who even knows who's dead and alive other than the
Remember
character?
when Prince died and his sister came out to talk on stage and you could totally tell it was like him, and it wasn't even a good mask. I'm sorry.
No. And how about David Bowie came out looking like David Bowie and said he was like some music critic after David Bowie had died. And both Prince and David Bowie, they all said they were going to fake their deaths, And then the Kobe Bryant thing where the helicopter crashes and the smoke's white instead of black. And he was predicted in like cartoons and commercials that he was going to die in a helicopter crash. I mean, come on, people. Yeah. It's way before, everyone always talks about Elvis. That was just like the, one they wanted to make you all red herring at. Whereas all these other ones are really going on. They got one, Robin Williams. There's a guy called Grandpa somebody or something, and he does a Robin Williams impression. He looks just like Robin Williams. He sounds just like Robin Williams, and of course that was the one that they made us like all, really, get the feels for when he, the funny man, and he committed suicide allegedly. But yet, you can find thousands of pictures of him. I'm not going to make them, but he does all the hand signs and stuff, and the trip sixes and all that stuff that we're supposed to look for. But if you like someone, you just ignore it,
Yeah,
But no,
those are huge red flags that you decide to just tuck away and ignore. And then, you always enjoyed his stuff or whatever in his movies. But somewhere along the line, he was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. And it wasn't for the benefit of anybody that's enjoying his entertainment.
Yeah.
Even if it's just being in a movie that will attract an audience because he's in that movie, but that movie itself could be laden with symbols and stuff like that. That is subliminally, mind screwing you and your children. When you're watching it, you just don't realize it, but you're drawn to it because, he's in it and he's a good actor. It could be as simple as that even. He's a tool and he works for them.
That's very true.
I like that one has music with it. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Very comfy.
I used to Brady Bunch. I used to love their house. It's like, oh, I want to have
Right?
it like that. What's upstairs? Can I get everyone to show upstairs? I want to see the fourth wall.
They never did. Yeah, right?
Yeah, no. They show the outside of the house and then the inside, and I'm like, how could the inside be so big? The outside doesn't look that big. I live in a row home, I'm just like, how does Santa get in here, Mom? We don't even have a fireplace. She's like, I leave the door unlocked. I'm like, we live in Philly. We don't leave the door unlocked.
Yeah, right?
How's he getting in?
Santa has to have protection out there. So, all right, I think this thing's finally firing up, hopefully. No, it's not. All right. But yeah, then the wild one is, again, I was a latchkey kid. I watched all these shows, but Happy Days. Yeah. And they had the first season where Richie had an older brother that was really boring and they couldn't write anything, I guess, about him. And one day he walked upstairs and then he never came down. And they just said he was at college or something. But isn't that so? Something about the stairs.
Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. I always watch those, like one right after the other. Come on. It was very disappointing to find out that the Fonz was not Italian. He's actually Jewish.
Isn't that hilarious?
I'm like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It had me fooled.
Yeah. He's really short, So, anyways. Oh my goodness.
God, I remember the movie Grease. I used to love that movie when I was little. I watch it like as an adult, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing watching this freaking movie at my age? That's what. It's not really a good movie for kids.
No. It's really funny too because I did a thing on it not too long ago that I had not seen this before. Is that there's a theory on the internet that there's a song that talks about how what's her name, Sandy, or his name, and and he's drowning, and John Travolta came along and saved him out of the water, and then you have the movie. But there's a whole internet theory that she didn't get saved and drowned, and the actual movie is like in her head as she's dying, and they prove it by at the end scene she gets in a car and they fly off to heaven. I thought, okay, that's interesting. I like it.
I mean, it could be interpreted that way, I guess. Either way.
Yeah. Well, just like I saw one
drive off into the clouds. They go into the sunset usually.
Right. Well, I saw one recently that said the real villain of The Wizard of Oz was Glinda the Good Witch because she stole one of the shoes that were not hers from that one witch that the house dropped and killed. So then they go on Dorothy, and she doesn't ever tell Dorothy she could just click them and go home. She waits until Dorothy finally kills the other witch and sends the Wizard of Oz away on a balloon. So now she's in charge of the whole land. And then she tells Dorothy, okay, you can go home.
She got Dorothy to do it all for her.
Yeah. And they say that's a perfect woman movie because it's the whole storyline is about two women fighting over a pair of shoes.
That is very true. And there is a ton of Mandela effects in that movie. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. That was the thing that blew me away. It's like when we first woke up to this and saw all this weirdness going on, like the scarecrow holding a gun is a crazy one. I'll bring that up for people.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones that came out. And then it was the Tin Man holding this big pipe wrench. He was supposedly chopping down a tree, I thought. And then he got stuck. But then he has this huge pipe wrench. Like, he's out in the woods. What is he doing with a pipe wrench, guys? Is there pipes out there in the woods? Maybe. What are they telling us there?
So when I saw this stuff, it freaked me out, and I was trying to, as we do, thought I could wake everybody up, and of course that doesn't happen. People just they take the upgrade, but yeah. And so I actually had some family members who were they're like, no, he doesn't have a gun. And so I found my VHS tape and put it in and got to this scene, and they immediately took the upgrade and went, oh, I didn't remember that. It's like, what? So yeah, he's got a pipe wrench.
Yeah.
Now, gigantic wrench. I think this is like either a big hammer or DDT, and his net, which I remember the net. But they're all weaponized now, you know.
And yeah, that, and then the witch, when she's sending her flying monkeys off, her flying monkeys, if anybody knows that term from anyway, she would say, fly, fly, my pretties, fly, and now she just says, fly, fly, fly. It's so stupid.
There's so many things, and this guy, the what do you call it? Oops, what happened here? Ended up, but he keeps changing too with some of his stuff. It's just wild what happens to these characters. Like I remember he had a place that he'd stick the heart and open and close it.
Yes,
and now now it's gone. He just hangs it on his neck.
What? They hang it on his neck?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's key. What is that guy named? Tin Man.
Tin Man. He's out in the woods. He's chopping wood. It rains. He gets stuck, and then they come and oil him because there's a can of oil near him, right?
See, they just pin it to him
around anywhere, and then suddenly he's got this huge pipe wrench. Like, where's he going?
They just pin it to him now.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a place to put it. He used to put it in this little spot.
No, yeah, they had a compartment. They opened it up and stuck it in, and he could hear it in his chest, boom, boom, or whatever.
Yeah, not anymore. So, anyways, we could go the entire show on this stuff, but we're not.
Puppies will put them to sleep. That came on every year at a certain time of the year, and there was no cable or anything. And we'd be like, my mom would yell, "The Wizard of Oz is on!" Everybody go running in their house to watch it. Stop playing outside.
Right. Well, back then it was like an event. You couldn't. When they would play something on TV, there was no way of watching it again. If you missed it, you missed it.
You missed it.
And so, so there was more of an event thing. Now it doesn't matter. But that was part of the programming. That's why they call it programming. Is like you were saying, the reason these people are so good at what they do, and they touch us, and they in our hearts, and they make us, love these characters and stuff, is because there's subliminal or overt messages that they're also sending us, because that's what it's about. The fact that it's entertaining, that's what makes us want to watch it. Otherwise, if it was just like a 2-hour propaganda where a guy just sat there and read things, nobody'd watch it. So they stick in it.
And people mimic what they see. They're mimics. They're echo chambers and stuff. So a lot of times there'll be situations that are happening in certain scenes, and how those people react and handle those situations get mimicked by the public and stuff, like in their own lives. They start to act and react in the ways that they see taking place in different movies and stuff. That's why you see so much drama out there all the time, and everybody's, because that's all you see on TV is bickering back and forth and drama, reality shows and all this stupid stuff.
And that's the thing with these monkeys, scared the crap out of me when I was a little kid. So I remember her saying, "Fly, my pretties, fly," as well as many other, TV and parodies.
And they weren't pretty, so her saying "fly, my pretties" it was like, oh, these ugly monkey things with wings are flying around,
Yeah, it's really wild.
Yeah, mimicry. Yes, Red Storm, absolutely. That's why they wanted to broadcast all of this stuff into everybody's homes, and they've succeeded, obviously.
Yeah, they did a good job. We were the TV generation for sure.
Yeah.
So
I remember when people would come in our area and stuff. Like we first got it. And we only had 3, 6, and 10 and UHF channels like 17, 48, 57. That was it. No PPRs, no nothing.
Yeah, in the beginning it was just 3 channels. Fox wasn't even around at that point.
Yeah. I used to watch MASH on like channel 29.
Huh.
That was a whole nother brainwashing thing, MASH with the war and everything.
Oh yeah, to normalize and add humor to war. Give me a break. Yeah. So, okay, and yeah, we all remember this. At least I do. Fly My Pretties Fly. No, it's never been said now. Go watch it again when it comes out.
That's an old one. We talked about it back on Brian's channel a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
But it's new, obviously, for some people. You're just hearing, heard about it. So it's shocking.
It is. It really is. So.
Yeah, it's like Dolly not having braces in that scene. It's just the scene makes no sense now. Like, why would that even happen? Why would that change?
Yeah, but she has them now in the fake commercials. See, they always have it in there's like some commercial where there's a gal with braces. I mean, that's the whole reason, like you said, that they fell in love, because they had that in common. Now it's gone.
Yeah, she smiles, he smiles. I mean, it's like they had a connect there, and now there's no connect. It's a disconnect.
Now, I remember when it first hit me, it was the first one was Berenstain Bear, Berenstein, and now it's Berenstain. And when I saw that one, it started freaking me out. And I spent, I think, 3 full days just kind of freaking out about this whole thing. And then, I came to terms with it and realized that reality is changing in ways that we don't understand. And once you accept that, it's not frightening. To me, it's a marker. It's God allowing this to happen to show us the times that we're in. And, gird up your loins and get your full armor of God on, because things are changing in ways that we can't comprehend. Yeah. And it's not to scare us. It's to wake us up.
Wake us up, because God's telling us the wolf is dwelling with the lamb.
Right? Yeah. For those of you that haven't seen it, I can't play it because of the song. I love the song I chose, but because of the song, I'll get a copyright strike. But I have a thing on my channel that it's here. I'll grab it. It's a bunch of Bible changes that I found and put into a really cool video. I'm not biased.
I remember when I first got on the Bible changes, they were really freaking me out. I mean, I'm not a Bible expert. I have some verses memorized and stuff. I couldn't tell you where they're located in the Bible. Some of them I can now because I've been talking about it for so long. But there's just ones that were written on my heart, and I knew it's like something wasn't right. And when I started looking up those tattoos, even for lion and lamb, just lion and lamb tattoos, okay? People got all kinds of lion and lamb tattoos. You're telling me they all got it wrong? It's a tattoo.
Yeah, right?
You don't want to get that wrong. You know, be sure.
Let's see. Yeah, if you're going to do a tattoo, you better make sure you get it right. So I would hope. All right, let's see. Screen share. I'll just show you. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
What's happening on my phone with our stream right now is my live chat gets stuck, like way back, and I have to close it out and open it back up to get to where we're at now. It keeps doing it. I don't know why.
Yeah, so instead of the lion with the lamb now, it's the wolf dwelling with the lamb. And again, I'm not here to explain to you how it's happening, because nobody knows who's doing it or why. Those are the things I tried to figure out. And I can tell you right now, I can guarantee you the things that we'll never figure out while we're living on this earth, how it's happening, who's doing it, and why. What I can tell you is God's allowing it to happen so that we can see these changes, so we can see what's happening.
It's a huge red flag, and there's something for everybody to experience it. Like Berenstein Bears did not do it for me. I heard about it from somebody that I was already subscribed to, who must have just decided to cover it that day. And I knew it wasn't right, but it didn't really light a fire under me like it did you. For me, it was JFK, which came not too long after that Berenstein Bear. And then I was all in. It didn't matter what else happened. I know there was 4 people in that car. Excuse me.
You had JFK knocked out of the park before anybody. You were covering that. You were talking to veterans and all kinds of things.
Yeah, because I mean, I had to ask people what they thought too, because I know if I remembered 4, other people had to. And, the older military people, that was a significant event. It's kind of like seared into their minds, their memories, like 9/11 is for us. You know, they remember where were at, what they were doing, how old they were, all this stuff. I've heard every story you can imagine. And they all say 4. I get the odd 5 or 3 once in a while. I've only had like 2, maybe 3 6s, and they weren't even from military people. One guy said 6 people and named everybody in the car correct. And I just looked at him and said, "Where are you from?" That's what I said to him. He just looked at me and smiled and walked away.
Well, like when you were out visiting, we were at that restaurant and you asked those 3 gentlemen and they all had 4 up in their hands. So yeah.
And I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to have a group of people just put it up with their hands, not converse back and forth, not hear what he said and then they say it or whatever. Just put your hand up. And they all put 4 up. So it's really good.
Right. Thank you, Jenny. God bless you. So that was nice. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that one's a wild one too, that there's no more wineskins or bottles. They didn't have bottles. Yeah. I mean, we could, again, go all night on Mandela's. It's just know that it's happening. And, you know, don't be afraid of it. Don't worry about it. Just know that it's a marker to let us know the times that we're, you know. I wouldn't have ever met Jen if it weren't for these times that we're in. God put us together because we're supposed to be, you know, the watchers on the wall telling people, hey, you know, whatever, ring our bell and tell them the times are here. So
yeah, the way we all converged on this path of truth, like, you know, I came in from where I came in from and you came in and we all, you know, converged here. And, you know, some people branched off and stayed on their own little paths. And, you know, some of us kept where God wanted us to go. And here we are. And I'm just so grateful.
Me too.
It's really awesome feeling when you're in line with it and you let it flow to you, and the people that you meet and the people that fall away from you. You know, people come in and out of your lives at different times for different reasons. You know, sometimes you have to learn something or have an experience, or, you know, they hold some puzzle to, you know, piece to your puzzle or something, or you may, you know, fill them in on something, and then you go your ways and they go on to do what they're supposed to do. And, you know, here we are.
Here we are. I won't play her, but yeah. And you're right. You
don't have to.
Right. You're kind of there, Joy, is Moses. But yeah, Moses now comes down from the mountain with tablets tables rather, instead of tablets. He's got tables.
I mean, make that make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can't. Yeah, I'm wearing my shoe. Make it make sense.
And all those pastors out there who, you know, have been videoed doing their sermons, reading from the Bible, coming upon these verses and just going with it. You know, You know that they know.
They just read what's on the paper, not, you know, from their heart, you know. And where's all the wolf and lamb stores selling, you know, religious stuff? It's always a lion. Why is that?
The wolf is a deceiver, a liar, a scoundrel, whatever, you know, the big bad wolf. It's not good that he's dwelling with the lamb. He's not lying with the lamb. He's dwelling with the lamb, dwelling in your dwelling. This is our dwelling. See, the screen is in everybody's house. He's dwelling with us, you know.
It's a warning to let us know what's happening. Yeah. So, okay, let's see. What's next? Let me bring this up here and finish some of these out here. Okay. Okay, so we got the Oscar. I thought this was funny. This guy bought a TV on some like marketplace thing, but it's not a TV. It's a Popeyes menu board.
Popeyes menu. It's not fucking funny.
Hey, bro, what are we ordering? What are we ordering?
It's not fucking funny, bro.
Hey, bro, let's get this chicken, bro.
Can you imagine that?
I'm not even sure what's happening here. Can you explain this to me?
Okay, so when you go to those fast food restaurants, they have these boards instead of like signs and stuff that they change. They have electronic, like big screen thing. And so this guy bought what he thought was a big screen TV, probably cheap, but it was one of these.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a digital menu. So you can't watch TV. You can just only see what's on the menu for Popeyes.
Wow, that's funny. Some
great.
things you don't skip on. Apparently, flat screens is one of them.
Yeah, right? Love that TV from Popeyes. It's funny. Okay, what's this one? Yes, I'm working on my mistakes. The next one will be huge. Look, I can live that with that. And I saw another one that said, what did it say? Oh, I wish I had kept that one. It said sativa for the things I can change and indica for the things I can't. All right. What's next?
I think earlier I said Daryl Davis, and it's Daryl Dessa that's here. I wanted to apologize for that.
Oh, yeah, I saw it was Daryl Dessa, but that's
okay.
Yeah.
Just noticed it.
Yeah. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I hope he got a good deal. Exactly. Yeah. And the guy's laughing at him. What are you going to order?
Popeye sucks. I had their stuff once, and I was like, "Why? What?" No.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Curtis. Digital menu board. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It looks like Mac TV just showed up, so that definitely calls for you're tardy, Mac. Just so you know. But the question is, do you feel tardy?
I don't feel tardy.
Yeah. All right.
I'm still here.
I can hear you. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if he got fries with that. That's funny. My chat's funny. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Where were we? We're going here. We'll go clickety click. Here.
Clickety click.
Clickety click. So I've talked about how the feminism movement played the women. And how about this one? My wife stays home with my kids. Why would I marry a woman and then send her an office to be some other guy's work wife and send my kids to a preschool to be raised by some other woman? Right? I mean,
exactly.
And that was the whole, I guess they all blame Rockefeller or whoever. It was just you only had half of the family paying taxes because the other one wasn't working. Right. So they had to make you feel like you're not worthy if you don't also work, and they prove it by a lot of these TV shows and movies that we like. What's that one movie? It was really good, Fargo, but the woman was pregnant, and it's like they always have these women they're doing these jobs but also pregnant. Like, you can't just be pregnant.
I could never understand that, because when I was pregnant, there'd be no. I mean, I didn't work when I was pregnant anyway, but there's no way I could have.
No. Well, you can understand it because it's fake, but yeah.
He's like all hopping around in the snow, solving this murder mystery.
Yeah. So they just have to make this new generation think that unless you also.
Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm trying to read the chat here. Bankers in top hats, yep. Who is a badass? I don't know who you're talking about there, Mac. I have to scroll up. TV dinners sucked. They always sucked. I've never had a good TV dinner. I think the last time I had a TV dinner, I was probably I don't know, 12. And it sucked. But if that's all you had, sucking's better than nothing, I guess. Didn't sound good, I know. What can I say? You got me, he's frozen. Trust the scam? What's that mean, Ryan? Yeah, I'm not frozen, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Yeah, I'm still moving. The lady from Fargo. Yeah, she was a badass. She was badass and pregnant. And I'm sure there's people out there that can be pregnant and be badasses, but I was not one of them. I was not a happy pregnant person. Jen, do you still talk to Brian Stavely? He popped in the chat on the premiere that I had. We got double trouble. Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
There's 2 of you there for a second. Yeah, Brian stopped in to say hi yesterday. I think he was, upset about Zulu, of course, rightfully so. I knew Zulu, and I met him and Zulu all at the same time at the Flat Fest, and we always did shows and stuff. And so I'm sure he's doing, you know, what he's got to do right now, but we don't hang out like we used to or do shows anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it.
You see any of that I was trying to share?
No.
I was having a discussion about how they make it feel like unless you are working for a living, you're not fulfilling your life as a woman. And even though there might be good women that are cops, every time I watch one of these auditors or whatever's going on, the women always wait for men to help them. And here's two women taking down a suspect or trying to.
Well, they definitely should have waited.
Yeah, and then they're trying to punch him.
Psycho.
Tries to kick him.
Where are their tasers?
And he just decides, well, I can get out of this, and he dips.
He sure
and
did.
so now,
look at them. They can't even run after him.
Yeah, no, because they're definitely not in shape. So what do? They hop back in their car, and he's gone. I mean, good luck trying to find him again.
The one that got away.
And then how about the ending? They drop their head to the ground. I mean, come on.
Man.
So I'm just saying, there's a difference between men and women. It's just a physical thing. And the fact that
I think I would want male police officers in this situation.
I mean, I don't know what the guy did, but he's gone.
He's a wiry sucker, isn't he?
He is. I mean, they're throwing punches. This gal tries to kick him in the shins. Like, what does that move do, right?
That's why they didn't pull his hair.
Yeah, I think that was the next one. They couldn't reach it. Look at this is my favorite move here. Kapow! Take that.
Shimmy. He's like, I'm out.
And then they pull off his coat. He just zipped out of his coat.
Oh man, that's a smart move right there.
And they're not running. They can't chase anything. Anyways, so
hopefully his crime wasn't too horrible. I mean,
right.
He's loose now.
I'm just saying, there's differences between men and women, and things like that prove it. So
you'll know them by their feet.
Like, right. And this is proof again, not to like bring everyone down, but for me, this is proof we live in Satan's short season, little season. If a pregnant woman drinks or smokes during a pregnancy, society says she's, scummy. But if a pregnant woman straight up, does an abortion, kills her baby, she's brave.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's all backwards and upside down, and people don't get it.
Because that's where we're at. We're in Satan's little season where everything's backwards, because that's how he likes it.
Okay, so we covered the mask thing. We got that too. And for those of you waiting for the alien invasion, it should be any day now. This happened in
demon invasion.
Right. This happened in Dubai, where they're practicing their holograms in the sky, and they had flying whales.
Out. Those were in the sky?
Yeah, this is all fake.
What?
I have to tell you it's fake, but it is.
Do you remember that one that Steve showed where it was a big hawk flying in that stadium?
Yeah, it was like a dragon.
People said they could feel the air under the wings of this thing, and it squawked and did all this stuff. It's huge.
Yeah. And so everyone's like, "Oh, I'll be able to tell the fake alien," but no, you won't, because you're going to see it on televised vision anyway. There's very few people that are actually going to.
Well, maybe that's what these 5G towers are, with those elongated speaker-looking things. Maybe when all this shit pops off, that's where all the sounds are going to be coming from, because they have to project the sound.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Right. We're just learning. We're figuring out. But yeah, so coming soon to a theater near you. And then, of course, this one cracked me up. The paper straw in a plastic wrapper, which it's a perfect.
I hate those paper straws.
Yeah, well, not only is it a joke, they now found out that they have more toxic forever chemicals than plastic.
Every time I go to Fort Myers Beach, right? You get drinks and you can go out on the beach and lay out and do whatever, and you have your drinks on the beach. And now they're all paper straws, and they suck so bad. The first sip out of it, they're just a mess. And so I would just like bring a whole bunch of straws with me in my purse.
We just need to stop straws. Period. I mean, they're a luxury that's really unnecessary. So yeah. So there we go. And on the left, and I looked this up, this is all true. On the left is a former vice president of Monsanto, the company that poisons everything you consume. And on the right is the deputy commissioner of the FDA that protects you from Monsanto.
Huh? Something ain't right.
Hey, they're all going to save us, Jen. That's why they
Double
voted
trouble.
in Trump and RFK and Elon Musk. They're coming to save us.
Elon and his car in space is going to save us.
Elon.
Space Force.
Space Force, which they haven't even gone to space. They're Earth Force. So we could do space news.
I wonder how much that ambassador gets paid.
Here, we can do this real quick.
I mean, what are they doing? Sitting around just forcing space on people?
And I have, oh my gosh, I've been missing out. Let me get in here to the chat. So let's see. Mesa Melt's been a member for 10 months. Thank you very much. Johnny Cooley sent $9.99. Thank you so much. And let's see. I think I got Jenny's, but there she is. And Mac has now become a member and gifted a membership. So God bless you. All that's going to support my StreamYard habit.
Yes, because it's getting expensive.
Yeah, but we love StreamYard.
Yes, we love Hail StreamYard. We need to do an animal sacrifice.
Jeez. All right, here, let's do this.
This week in scary space news.
So here we go. One of the guys that's coming to save us. So the people that voted for Trump and Elon.
Hold on. I got something for that. Just give him a little.
Nice. So he's spending. NASA is giving Elon Musk. What is that number? 843. Is that
trillion?
Billion? Trillion? Oh, let's see. This one's thousand. This is millions. Billion.
100 million.
$843 billion
it's billions.
of our tax dollars to destroy the International Space Station.
Yeah, because that thing's really up there. So where's this money going, guys?
Exactly.
The International Space Station.
It's all just money at this point. Meanwhile, once again, just to show you that they're totally Satanists that go up in this thing wherever they are, underwater or whatever. These two idiots, which are supposedly still stuck on that space station, have resorted, since they're running out of things, they're now drinking their own urine as soup.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, because that's what Satanists do.
Right. It's always about the soup and the pee and all that. So now they're surviving on soup made with their own urine.
Yummy.
I would just open a hatch.
Or they drink their own.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they share. Ugh, I'm gonna vomit. Where's my
mix it all up to salad?
Oh, and we need the tiger. We need the tiger to
Yeah. This would be a good time for that.
I don't do that one. It probably echoed. So yeah. So that's what they say. Sonita Suni.
Their clothes are spotless and look brand new. That's right, because they're not up there, and they're not drinking their own pee. I mean, they are, but not up there.
Right, they do it as part of a ritual.
Yeah,
yeah.
They want to normalize that. Be like, oh, see, the astronauts do it. So
yeah.
Remember Mimic and all this? What we were just talking about? They're normalizing their satanic rituals and habits. This is what they do. This is how they get down. Okay. They do the most foul, most unclean things because that's who they worship, the most foul and unclean. So that's what they do, and they want us to do it too. And most of you are, because a lot of that stuff is in what you call food today. Because if you really knew what was in all that stuff, you wouldn't even go near it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But don't worry, RFK is going to save us from all that. So, all right. Let's go back to this. Clickety click. Here and here and here and here and here. Okay, so we got rid of that one. Somehow they've demonized coughing and sniffles with no symptoms, but normalized stroke, blood clots, neurological disorders, and died suddenly. Yeah. So there's that.
Yep.
And just so YouTube knows, I'm all about follow the CDC guidelines, okay? There's always danger out there and do whatever they say. But just so you know, the shots that they were making ever mandated or they'd lose their job the last few years, check this out. This is on their website. The 2023 and 2024 from Moderna, Novavax, and the Pfizer Biotech, they're no longer recommended and should not be used.
Oh, but what about all the people who've already taken it?
Yeah, oops.
Oops. All you got to do is type in Pfizer criminal record. That's it.
Yeah.
And have a look for yourself. If I had a criminal record like that, I don't think you would let me jab you up with anything that I concocted.
Can you imagine that? People don't even look and see what's in it, and they're like, yeah, shoot it up, man. So just so you know, that's from their website. I didn't create that. This is all for entertainment purposes only.
You know, and during that whole thing, you could tell who watched what channel. I don't watch TV, but I heard which channels were saying what. Like they're saying this over here on this channel network, and over here they're saying this, something completely different. And it's just like you could tell who's listening to what, just because they actually did echo chamber. They mimic everything back out, regurgitate it back out, and that's all they.
And now on a completely unrelated news story, has nothing to do with what we're talking about. This gal, she had a on-air heart attack, of course, and now she died of turbo cancer, which is a new thing I'd never heard. Turbo cancer, yeah. And you know how they're going to save us from this? I talked about this. It started, and now it's
jab.
Operation, not Warp Speed. That was the other. This is Operation
Turbo Speed.
No. It's it was a really Moonshot.
Oh, that's right. You did say that before.
Operation Moonshot is going to protect us from the big C. So, which
and
you know,
they're going to make it mandatory for everybody because everybody has it now because everybody eats all this crap that they call food.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, you never heard of people having these issues that they're, say, under 30, and now it's all over the place. And really healthy athletes and stuff just collapse and things.
That's the new thing. I mean, this has been going on for a long time, this, obesity and diabetes, heart disease, and the C word here and everything. But our dogs and cats, the animals that we go to the stores to buy their food for, which is processed as well, get the same diseases that, humans get now. And that was never a thing before either.
And just so you know, now they're starting in the Congo with a new thing. So keep an eye on that. That came from the Civil Defense News. So I'm going to blow my nose. Sorry. Let me do that on camera.
Yeah, no bueno. I don't know what's going on with all their stuff and their turbo and cocktails and pills and jabs.
No bueno.
I don't want nothing to do with none of it. I don't play that game. I'm not with those people.
And he's over in Africa, of course, and he just offered another $1 billion to rebuild the homes by national disaster in Africa.
Who's he getting this $1 billion at? Hillary? Because we don't have it. We're broke.
Meanwhile, this is what North Carolina still looks like, and they got, I think, what, $500 or $750. So. Just saying.
This is the way they have America looking like a bomb went off without actually setting a bomb off. I mean, even if you drive through like Oakland, California, it was like a fucking bomb went off. It's insane.
And Paradise, California. I don't think Paradise has recovered. I mean, it's just like, why aren't we? Of course, we know there's a reason for it, but why aren't we helping our own people? No, we keep sending money to Africa, Ukraine, wherever.
Again, it's backwards. It shouldn't be that way. It should be the opposite, but we're in short season and he does everything backwards. So it's all backwards. Anything that is logical is illogical. Anything that you would never have accepted, you will accept now because it'll be the social norm.
And the rest of your tax dollars are going here. Somehow, these are my tax dollars, and somehow these are also my tax dollars.
Just really, just putting on a meteor show.
Yeah, that's fireworks. Who knows what's going on up there?
I mean, look what they did with the Gulf War. Remember what we showed? All those fake. We talked about this just recently.
Yeah,
they have fans going. It's all fake. The background. It's all props.
I've got to. Let me stop this for a second. Let me blow my nose off camera.
Yeah, I've been having the allergies again too. It's been like in the 50s here. It's like 30s, low 30s, sometimes the 20s, early in the morning, but it's still kind of like chilly spring-like here.
Yeah, we're getting that too, similar. So
I'm not complaining. I don't want it freezing cold, but my allergies have been like extended this year.
Yeah.
You're like dying off by now.
Okay.
True. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I just have all year round allergies now. They got a shot for that? Well, I don't want it.
All right, we got another tardy person. Shawnee B just showed up. He's late.
Tardy.
I don't feel tardy.
Yeah.
Hour and 35 minutes.
My goodness.
Gonna have to get notes from Curtis.
Yeah, right? So, okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Let me kill some of these tabs. Let's go up here. Then we got to get to this conversation I want to have with you real quick, too. So we got that. I like this one. His first name is Bill. He wears a sweater. He plays a doctor on TV, and he wants to put something in you without your permission. Come on, that's some good comedy right there. Oh, shoot. Okay, what's next? And then
this crazy person here, I heard her talk one day, and I was like, man, somebody just shut her up. What's happening here? This is what you guys are watching?
Yeah, there's only a few news stories they want the mainstream people to see. One is that
President would not pardon or commute sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no. And I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
And then, of course, he did. and then the greatest thing is
trust their word. You can't because.
And the greatest thing was they just had a thing. I think it was yesterday or today, and he was at some conference, and somebody yelled out, "President, why did you pardon your son, Hunter?" And he you know what he wrote? He said back, "Welcome to America."
Oh, is that what he said back?
Welcome to America. It's in the transcripts.
That's fucked up.
Like he's at that point where he doesn't give a
You
shit
get some
anymore.
crosshairs on that sucker.
Got nothing left. He's like 1 month left or whatever.
Welcome
He's not
to America, pal.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal. Oh shoot! Yeah. So they want everyone upset about that.
Oh, you think you're free? Who told you to think?
Right? Exactly. Yeah. And so he says his family's very religious. He's a devout Catholic, and his son is a Crystal Methodist. That.
Yeah, his son is definitely a member. His son is really creepy.
Oh yeah.
Creepier than
And here's
him.
here's your Bidenomics. You pay your taxes. I send it to Ukraine. They send it back to Hunter, and Hunter gives it to me. And now, of course, he's pardoned him on all these things, so you can't even look into this stuff. So that's pretty wild. He pardoned him for like 10 years.
Where's his laptop?
No, well, that's all gone now because he pardoned him for 10 years, so it's all over. That's fantastic.
He don't even look like he's got 10 years in him now. I mean, Hunter, he looks not good.
But that's the thing. It's like we've always said, like they're not going to arrest each other. The criminals aren't going to arrest each other. They all work together.
And if they do, they pretend to arrest them. Say they got axed in jail or something, and slip them out the back door.
Yeah. There's so many private islands. God knows who knows where everyone is anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
I don't think P. Diddy's really in jail.
No, and you know what happened?
Jail hearing, he ain't even there.
And how about people said, Jeffrey Epstein, he killed himself. There's no cameras. There's nothing. No body. You know what I mean? It's just like it's such nonsense.
Yeah, the cameras just happen to be not working that day on that tier of the jail. How convenient!
It's all just part of the
theater.
theater.
Hang yourself with.
It's just all part of the same theater. I mean, the body count list that is allegedly attached to the Clintons is insane, and everyone's just like, "Yeah, we know they kill people." I mean, what? Like, didn't they have somebody that had something on them? Some friends of theirs, and their whole house blew up. I mean,
yeah. The Clintons, they don't mess around.
No, and we like the
I'll
Clintons.
go get Hillary. Somebody just, I know where she's at. I can go get her right now.
Jen, we like the Clintons, right? Just like StreamYard. I don't.
No, we'll go down. Tell Hillary.
Oh my gosh.
That is
Okay.
one evil thing.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like they put these puppets out to make us like get angry or fight over them and stuff. And they're not going to do anything to each other. They go
all
to each
show.
other's parties and stuff. It's all theater. It's a show. Telling you right now, there better not be a picture of.
Have you ever watched the show V?
Huh?
Not V
V?
for Vendetta, but the series
Yeah,
called
they were
V.
the lizard people from space. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were all politicians and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, and they ripped their skin off. They could see that they were lizards underneath and stuff.
Yeah, it's not like Simpsons did it too, and they have like they have alien creatures in their politics.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Let's see. Is that all my Hunter or Biden things? We are the Democrats. We believe in science, except that chromosome thing. We don't believe in that one. So there's that. Yeah, and then here, I love this one. This is a march. It's a mini marathon. It's a run for gender equality. And the men's K is 10 kilometers and the women's is 5. Like, okay, sure. There's no difference.
Well, you saw those Olympics and stuff where they have the women's 40-yard dash or whatever the heck it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who wins? Who's chucking down there? You know, Dude Arms is crossing the finish line.
Well, wasn't
Look at
that?
Serena Williams. Okay, just that alone. Okay, women.
Well, I covered her last week.
Even exist. Okay.
I think that was it. I covered her last week, and you or someone said that women's tennis is made up.
I mean, look at how much she's won because it's wow. They want to convince us that, you know, supposed real women that they call themselves like Pink are actually having children. They have very public pregnancies like Serena Williams. Why would they do that? It's to convince you that that body type can have a child, and you buy into that narrative and you're deceived. Just like that. I said, well, that's just stupid deception. So why would they even bother? Deception is the name of the game. And how they worship Lucifer is to go forth and deceive the nations. And the more deception you do, the more praise you get from, you know, whatever, you get elevated.
So I have a question, though. If Bruce Jenner is missing, will his picture go on a carton of half and half?
Quite possibly.
Let's see. What's next? Oh, here. This is, and again, Elon Musk, he writes these things just to piss people off. But so here you go. If you voted for Trump, this is his ideal presidency. So it'll be Trump Vance for this. And then it'll be, what is this? Trump Jr. with Vance for 2 more terms. And then you're going to have Trump Jr. and Elon for a couple of terms. Then, of course, Elon with Barron. So you'll have that. And then Elon and Barron. And then Barron and, I don't know, another Trump. It's just like.
That's really weird.
Yeah, Elon likes putting these things out like this. He suggested he's an ancient being who assumes human identity. He says this. Full disclosure.
Elon's mother is wicked.
Oh yeah. Well, he had a whole year in his Twitter feed where he was wearing the Baphomet outfit, and people still think he's here to save you. So,
exactly. You know, they're laughing at you behind the scenes. Look, nobody cares. I'm wearing it. They don't care. They're worshiping me, going along with everything I say. They don't even know, and I'm wearing it right in front of them. This is how stupid these people are. Our job is done here.
And this is a joke, but he says, full disclosure, I'm a 3,000-year-old vampire in such a trial, assuming all these false identities over the century.
I would believe that over anything else. I think there's the truth right there. And the show right there, you're good. That's all the information you need.
Full disclosure, but it's a joke. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Joy said about Serena Williams and I guess her sister as they were teenagers. If you look at them when they were just starting tennis, when they were like preteens, they're little boys. There's no doubt. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen those pictures. Yeah. But,
these people that come up and have these positions, even in football and stuff like that, or soccer, you know, this kind of stuff, baseball, all the big leagues and everything. It's not always by chance or this amazing talent and stuff.
You have to be part of the club to be able to. I mean, look at this.
So why would they want to confuse people and make them think heterosexual men and women, that thing there can have a baby when it can't? It clearly can't. Why would they want to have that level of deception and confusion? There's a method to their madness. There's a plan behind it, and it's strategic. Why would you have a very public pregnancy like Pink?
It's a South Park episode we're living in. I mean, come on. It's like...
Beyonce going on stage on an interview, her belly folds over when she sits down. I mean, it's so in our face.
That was something. I saw that one too. Yeah, she gets this weird crease in her quote pregnant belly. Yeah, because that's normal. So, anyways, it's enough with her, him, whatever. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, Elon. We're on Elon.
I never.
There's some people, they can't hear his name the same anymore after my singing about Elon.
I've heard many people say that, or read it anyway.
Here's RFK Jr. and Kash Patel on the way to take on the deep state. I thought that was pretty funny.
And this was McDonald's, one or the other.
All right. They go to McDonald's. Exactly. That's how he's going to take on the deep state.
Let's hit the drive-thru real quick.
He's eating fries.
Underweight meat.
He's eating fries and drinking a Coke, and he's supposed to stop the poisons. Okay.
I don't even go to McDonald's. I know better than that. You want me to trust these people?
Right. And then the people are like, again, you can always defend him if that's your guy. Oh, well, he had to. It's the only thing eating on the plane. No, he didn't have to. And I guarantee you there's something else eating on that plane.
Or just like, not eat. Hello.
How long is the flight, for goodness sake?
Starving.
Yeah.
They're fucking, excuse my language, billionaires, for Christ's sake.
And then people, so again, the cognitive dissonance. Well, he didn't actually eat it. Well, there's a Coke next to him that it's drank. So whatever, he's doing something anyways. And so this one was a Mandela effect for me too. Johnny Quest. I liked this cartoon as a kid. And it's now, I think the H is gone in Johnny Quest. So maybe Johnny Cool knows that one because there's no H, I think, in his. Let's see.
Oh, there was a couple of things that I noticed, like with the Mandela effects, like Castaway. The movie Castaway is now Cast Away instead of being one word. But when you talk your text on some of these things that have changed, it'll still come up the way it's supposed to in talking your text.
Yes, look at this. Johnny Quest has no H. It's just Johnny.
Yeah.
So that was
every
a weird
time I say Johnny in my text, I have to take the H out.
So, all right, what's next? Okay, so with that. And then here you go, just to show you again, for those of you that still think Trump's here to save you, as he does his Freemason handshakes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but he didn't mean to do it. It's for show. It's so that it's finger slipped, exactly.
He's doing the finger slip.
Yeah.
He's giving him a dead finger.
The thing about Trump is, first of all, he's funny, okay, but he's amazing,
funny looking. There's that.
He's an amazing salesperson. I've already said how he sells sneakers and NFTs and trading cards and Bibles and even had a watch.
You a dark, dank soul that nobody wants.
Yeah. So now where to go? He's got $2 bills.
I got some $2 bills over here, but not him on it.
But the thing is, like, that was a saying that used to say that.
Fake is a $2 bill.
Fake is a $2 bill.
Right.
Again, it's right in your face, just so you know. And then how about this? If that doesn't solidify it, Trump, RFK Jr., they dined with the Pfizer and Lilly execs. Okay, sure. But they did it, why? To like strategize how to bring them down? Give me a break.
They're all related. They're just having family dinner.
Yeah. And so here he goes. He's talking about Operation Moonshot, where they're going to cure
Why are they giving it to you in the butt? And this is a legit question. I asked it last time. Why is it Moonshot?
I think it's just more ways to tease us.
Who thinks up these freaking names? They should be fired. In my opinion.
Where is she? She's down here somewhere. Let's see. I'll go way down here. I should spend some of this $400 a month per year.
Someone should get fired over this, right?
Well, there you are. But yeah, so They just acquired this, and they're going to treat Turbo. See, it's everywhere now. Turbo C. So, anyways, RFK Jr. and Trump coming to save you and sending everyone to Gitmo.
We covered this one already, didn't we?
Yeah, it showed up, and it was perfect time. So, and how about this one, Jen? Have you seen this? So next year in January, it literally starts with what the fuck? January WTF.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
Is that a warning coming to us? I don't know.
I say WTF like 10, 20 times a day, every day.
Well, now next year, that's how it literally is starting. Okay, what's
that can't be a good sign.
And we thought our ability to love is what made us humans. No, it turns out it's actually our ability to select each image containing a boat. I thought that was funny. Right? And then and this one cracks me up too. You know, you got a bunch of people that think they know everything now because they're online talking about the sun and Schumann resonance and stuff. And yet I agree with this. The number one thing that's taught me is that 99% of the people talking about the Schumann resonance have the first clue as to what it is. Because, you know, we really don't. We just trust NASA and all their, you know, things.
Yeah.
And the same people we know is lying to us about other things. We trust them on certain things. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, meanwhile, anyone want to guess who wrote Tom Sawyer? And his answer was Rush. Yeah, I agree with that one. Where's the guy? Here he is.
And we got an echo.
Well, because we're screen sharing.
Okay. See, Net never used to do that before, though. I mean, isn't that another thing that's just weird? Pay more.
And again, the upside down Satan world. Laura Croft on Netflix in the cartoon versus the actress that voices her easily might the biggest M&A betrayal ever.
Yikes.
So there's that. And then the new Snape, have you seen this? Or for whatever god-awful reason, they've destroyed Star Wars. Now they're going after Harry Potter, of course. And they're making a new TV series. And this is going to be Snape. So there you go. Just saying.
Okay.
And this one I wanted because I knew you were going to be here. We keep uncovering these structures that are buried under the earth. I mean, look at this. Like you say, Jen, we don't even know what ground level is anymore.
Yeah, what's that doing there? Make that make sense.
Make that make sense, Shapu. I can't make that any bigger, but yeah, and that's something. So there's that. What's that noise?
Huh?
Is that you?
I was tapping.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Look at that. There's like 2 tumblers there, or whatever these are. So. You're still doing it. What are you doing?
Sorry, I won't do it anymore.
Yeah. If anyone's going to ruin the show, let it be me.
I held this show together. I'm the glue.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much. You're inside a mine in the United Kingdom. Look what they found in a mine.
It's mine. I found it. Whoa. Yeah, I love this one. Look at all that brick.
Yeah.
Are they really building a mine or mining a building here? What's going on?
What's that?
Are they building a mine or mining a building?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because the best way to build a mine is to like brick it in, right?
Why not?
How'd they get all the brick in there and stuff? Donkeys, I guess, right? Isn't that what they always say?
I don't see them scaling that thing, bringing the mortar up. I guess the miners were skilled masons as well because everybody's born with all these skills.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? So there's that.
You never get to see anybody actually laying any brick though anywhere.
And then this is in Pennsylvania. They just a sinkhole just opened up. These things are freaky. These sinkholes.
Is it round?
Oops. Look at this thing.
They're always round. They're always perfectly round.
I mean, how far down does this go? Like as you say, we don't know ground level.
It goes down to the 9 circles of hell.
Yeah, no bueno.
Right.
So,
it was a giant earthworm that did it from prehistoric times.
And this is going on in Pennsylvania, And check this out, what Jeannie found. This is in Pennsylvania too.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
What's going on here, Jen? There's this fire that's like been burning.
It's a coal fire still burning underground like all these years. The whole town had to evacuate. It started, I guess a monkey knocked the lantern over underground.
Right.
But it's still burning.
Look how long it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So
that is wild.
Yeah.
No bueno.
So there's that. No
the grid's
bueno.
still melting down in that area.
Right? Because what's this line and stuff going on here?
I don't know. The last time I saw that road, it didn't look like that. I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah. Because there's this perfect, I mean, I don't know. That was maybe where they painted the line. No, I don't know. It's just bizarre.
No, it's like piles of stuff bubbling up. Why does it look like that?
Right? It's always
like
three.
New laser stuff.
It's just three in all of these. So.
And you can see the graffiti on the ground. The street was always graffitied.
Yeah.
And those things weren't there before. It almost looks like they dumped stuff there, like on purpose, maybe, with dump trucks. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me.
Is that Johnny Cool's writing right there? I don't know. Okay, enough of that. And then what? Okay, so now it's here. We're here. Okay, and here we are.
Here we are.
All right. So I know the show kind of got off to a late start because of all the craziness going on, but I did want to talk to you about this video that was sent to me, and hopefully we won't get taken down over this because the video apparently is missing, which I knew was going to happen. I don't know. I just had this feeling, so I downloaded it. Let me bring it up here.
Nobody is ready for this one.
Oh wait, this is a different one. This is a different one. Let me show you that one too. Let's see. We'll clickety click here.
Yes, Redstorm, there was buildings that were lined with gold and stuff, like regular buildings. Like in Germany, they have these big, like, they look like row homes, but, you know, they're beautiful. And they used to have gold on them, like lining the buildings and stuff.
This guy showed that this person made these cymatic patterns with sound waves.
Yeah. This is crazy.
And then when they put them together, he got a face. Is that wild?
Nuts.
Yeah. So that was pretty wild. But that's actually not the one I want to bring up. Okay, so it's this one here. Okay. Let's see. How do we bring this up so you can see it? We'll go here.
Yeah, Tremors. Tremors might have made that hole. Some giant.
Tremors. So that was, the first movie, that was pretty fun. I know they made a bunch, but let's see. Okay, here it is. This one.
Okay.
So the basic premise on this is this gal was staying at a hotel, and again, I don't know if it's faked, but it doesn't seem to be, because when you look at the rest of her channel, there's nothing like this on it, and it's the gal. You can see her on her channel and stuff, and she stayed at this hotel, and this is a like a temperature gauge for, I think, for the water or the shower or something.
Uh-huh.
And
she stayed at a fancy hotel.
Right? And so this side is the panel that she types in.
Okay.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Are you still there? Oh boy. No bueno. I don't know, guys. Okay, well, here we are. Melanie is pretty awesome. I'd have to concur with that, Wiley. She's a stand-up gal. Oh boy. I guess you guys can still see me, right? Put a one in the chat if you can still see and hear me. Okay, thanks, Melanie. Alrighty then. So yeah. I love you too, Mel. All right, see? All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll just sit here and look pretty. I don't really have anything to say. Entertain us, Jen. Wow. The pressure's on now. Okay, so we'll transvestigate myself here. I'll stand up. See, your curve comes in here. Anyway, I'm not taking my shirt off, so there's that. I've already done that once. If you missed that video, oh well, that was like 5 channels ago. I had a sports bra on. I was doing transvestigation stuff back then, and somebody said, "You're a tranny." So I transvestigated myself on camera. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, this is awkward. I can't screen share, and I don't really have anything to say. Come back, CFM. Reel me in. Let's see. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, I guess. It's all gravy. Pants on the ground. No, I did not show my tatas, okay? I just showed where the curve comes in, the belly button and all that stuff. Anyway. Tell us about your day. Oh, my day? You don't want to hear about my day. Trust me. Okay, so I got tires put on my car today because I needed new tires. And they couldn't get the one tire off. So I have 3 new tires and 1 new tire in my trunk and an old tire on the back because they couldn't get it off. The lug nuts apparently are stripped. And I have to take it over to Ford and have them try to get it off and put the new tire on because I went to, you know, a regular old jackwagon who sold me tires for $500. I got them off them last time. But Ford is the one who rotated my tires last. So they would be probably the cause of this stripped lug nuts, I guess. Yeah. And I did get an oil change today up at Ford, and the lady gave it to me for free. So that was good. That was one good thing that happened. She's like, yeah, you've been here a while, and, you know, I feel really bad. I'm just going to waive it. I'm like, okay. Sounds good to me. Never really anything better to do anyway, so. Yeah, that was my day. Is it Monday yet? Any day now. 2 more days. It'll be Monday. You'll get your wish. It'll be here. Yeah, free oil change. I know. That was pretty cool. When I got there, they're like, it's an hour and a half, 2-hour wait. And I was like, fuck it. I haven't got anything else to do. I'll just sit here. So it paid off, actually. And they have a bunch of new guys working there, and you can tell they're young guys, and they look pretty disheveled. I'm hoping that they remember to put everything back where it goes, because there was one time when I did go there, and they didn't put my dust cap back on. And, you know, it goes on your wheel. It's important. I mean, it's not extremely important, but it's still important and should be there. Why is it not there? I had to go back up. And it's like, yo, where's my dust cap? Oh, oops. Sorry. Yeah, that was like, no boy now. What's up, Set and Egg? Please finish the Ferris wheel story, 1903. Okay, well, it's 1904. They say that they took it down and then they reassembled it for another fair and stuff, but there's no pictures of it being transported to the place. And, you know, the reassembled pictures are like 1, maybe 2 pictures of the assembly. And they never show the 70-ton axle being hoisted up there and put in place. Okay. That's a problem. They never show it being, disassembled, taken down, and then put onto something to be taken to this other fair where it's supposed to be put back together and all this stuff. And I found discrepancies from the 1893 fair and the 1904 fair having the same picture of it for the destruction or taken down of it or something. And also the assembly pictures as well come up the same, which is, clearly they're two different time frames. Why are you using the same picture for both? It's beyond me. But we know how they roll, so. Yeah, 70 tons. Okay, let me see here. What's to say? She probably ate one of CFM's cars. Yeah, the 1900s, the 1800s was crazy. The stuff that they were doing and inventing. Everybody's inventing all this stuff. Everybody wants to do subways all at the same time. Everybody's just doing everything all at the same time. They're busting out ironclads all at the same time. And it's not the little ironclads that you're used to seeing. I'm talking like city-size ironclads. France came out with the first one. France, of all people. All nations, I should say. You're on. What's this? You were the one to first start this community. I don't know about that, but thank you, Amy. I definitely was there in the beginnings. Yeah, no toilet paper. Now, I want to clarify something. Toilet paper was introduced in 1854, I think it was. That doesn't mean everybody had it in 1854. It was introduced and it was a tough sell. Imagine that. I think people, they still wanted to wipe with the corn on the cob stuff? I don't know. Maybe the seashells, they were used to it. And they're like, yeah, we're not using paper. Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Anyway, the Hulks, Jen's amazing work. Oh, yeah, the Hulks was pretty interesting. Nobody's ever covered that, but Shapu and I, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it's a huge thing and it's never come up anywhere else. Crazy. The narrative is bullshit. They were everywhere. You have all this stuff on land. Why are you keeping prisoners on a ship in confined spaces where, clearly disease and stuff, there's no toilet paper. Anyway. Cast iron pipes under. Yeah. I mean, who's putting all that down? How are they getting the pipes in there? Muddy streets and carts does not make sense. Sister T for president. I don't know if I'd want to be president, but I would definitely be firing some people. And Hillary would be captured and tasered a few dozen times for sure. For me, at least. There would be prayer tasers. I'd be like, Jesus loves you. Take that. It was recommended, I just say. Yeah, the pipes are thick. Yeah, they're chunky pipes. Some of them have quite a length on them. So even if they didn't, even if you had like smaller ones, they're chunky and you got to bring them in and they weigh a lot. You see these steel cages and frames that they supposedly built. They're already built. There's nobody on it. Nobody's working. I mean, what's wrong with if you're going to fake this stuff, fake it good, at least, where's your workers at? You should have, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. The narrative does not match the pictures. Things are going to be different. One can only hope. She's autocorrected. Yeah, Hillary's a ghoul, that's for sure. She puts the G in ghoul. 3-inch thick. Yeah, it's extremely heavy for sure. For sure. They didn't mess around back in the day. Everything was big and chunky. Even their furniture, like if you look at the stuff like the Baroque style, the interiors of these buildings, thick, chunky wood, what do they call that stuff? Trim and whatever. I don't even know. Molding. I don't know. All this stuff. They're what are these? Like, they're wardrobe things. They didn't even have wardrobe things though. I mean, they had all these extravagant clothes that they supposedly wore, in the mud no dry cleaners or anything, no washers and stuff, and then people, whatever. But where are they keeping all this stuff? There's no closets. They had, I guess, big chests everywhere. That was their thing. I don't know. Make it make sense. Yeah, so if you got a lot of rain coming in and you just put all these pipes in, so we're to believe that they put all these pipes in. You saw when they ripped the street up. How are they putting brick down over that? I don't know. I guess they really filled it in with dirt real good and packed it down and then threw brick over it. I don't know. Cliff House. Yeah, it's crazy. Why anybody would perch a building on that precarious spot is beyond me. It looks to me like it landed there. Like maybe it one time had the ability to levitate, lift off, and fly around. I know, as crazy as that sounds, but look at the Vimanas. Those temples look like they could take off. Yeah, and the mud stays. It's not like it's like, okay, it's done raining. The next day you're going to go out there and start, building again or trying to get your cart down this road where you're laying your pipes and the gas pipes. Okay, we're talking gas. Where's this gas coming from? How is it that they, don't have any like accidents? You maybe hear of one or two here and there. Early on, though, they should know right where the gas pipes are if they've just gone in a few years prior, even if it was 10 years prior to them putting in, say, water lines or something. Somebody should know where these things are. Nobody should be hitting them. Anyway, not that they really hit a lot of them, but they did hit them in Boston, I think, when they were doing something with the streets, like the subway or something. CFM, are you going to come back? Because I cannot end your stream on my own. You better get back in here. Because I don't know what to do. 2 hours, 11 minutes. Maybe I should call him. Let's call CFM. Oh, here he comes. Hi.
Hi, Jen. Am I there?
Welcome back.
So, not really. The whole internet's crashed.
Okay.
Can't access anything. My phone doesn't even access the internet. I'm using Jeannie's phone. Jeannie's phone. So, whatever this. So, I feel like am I gone?
No, you're there.
You there?
Yeah, keep going.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I quit.
I don't know, guys.
And they killed everything.
So how do we end the stream? What do we do? Just close it out and it'll still be going? You'll have to go in later and end it, I guess.
Well, I think I can end it from her phone. So
okay.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this whole discussion I want to have on EMF and accelerated time fields is what I wanted to talk about and show you this crazy video. I'll have to figure it out another time. But
yeah, I mean,
this is nuts. I've
never
had to go out like this.
I know, it's crazy. It's all muffed up.
Yeah, whatever this is, they don't want it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I apologize to my audience that's watching this. There's nothing I can do. So I guess what I'll just say is, may the good Lord watch over all of us and bind and cast away all these demonic forces that are coming at us right now and protect us from evil. And continue to guide us through these times and help us armor up and protect us with all
a hedge of protection,
with the Holy Spirit, with all hedge of protection around us and our family and our loved ones. And may we find the patience and the grace and the to keep us to go through these times, even when we can see that the devil is doing his best to shut us up. These are his airways, and but we won't be silenced. And
that's right.
God bless everyone, and it's here and that's helping, and we will persevere and make it through this, and somehow we'll get this information out to you along with everything else. So may God watch over you and your families with love and healing and joy in your hearts. And God willing, let's do this again soon.
Absolutely.
In Jesus'
I
name,
love you guys.
amen. So,
Amen. Hallelujah.
thank you, Jen. What do you say?
Let it not be
you say
said that we
thing you
stood
said.
by and did nothing. I love you guys, and we are out of here.
All right.
Hopefully it.
Okay, and I can hit these buttons, so
Class.
we'll get this.
Wow, that was
Let's see.
good.
Class
Is it going to work? The button
is
did it work? I can't even see it.
dismissed.
Did the button work?
It worked. Barely.
Is it working? No, it did? All right.
Yeah,
I'm
it
going to
did.
try the outro and see what happens. Good night, everyone. I love you. Okay, bye.
I'm the satellite.
Let's see. How do I...